Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life and welcome to day 1 of 30 Days of Sketches 9, brand new series starting. I hope you're ready for 30 days of awesome sketches and inspiration. Today I am working with a sketch from Lisa Sigrowski. Yeah, I'm not going to even attempt that. She has this awesome Facebook group called Scrap a Sketch. And if you're not a part of it, you really need to be. I will have the link in the description box so you can go over there and have a look. But she makes some of the most amazing sketches ever. And I'm so excited to finally have one of her sketches on one of my series because I didn't get to it last. I always pre-pick my sketches, right? So I'm a little ways ahead and I was too far ahead and I was just learning who Lisa was back last round. So we got her in and she will definitely be making an appearance in most series in the future. Her sketches are amazing. This one I really loved because of the simplicity of it. There's so much you can do with it. You can work with those tags, make them tags. You can do strips of paper. There's so many different things you can do with this one. And so I felt like it was a great one to start off with. It's only one photo, so stay within everyone's comfort zones and let's get creating. Now, you're going to watch me pick some papers and do some cutting and all of that. So while that happens, let me get into the nitty gritty that we need to know. First of all, if you're playing along, the hashtag is 30DSCBL9. 30 Days of Sketches, Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 9. That's what that stands for. You can use that on Instagram, here on YouTube if you have videos, and then, of course, over on Facebook. However, Facebook, I have my own little Facebook group for this series. And what you do, you should go into the albums, find whatever series you're interested in. Obviously, right now we're in Series 9. Click on the sketch that you see or that you're wanting to see the inspiration from. And in the comments of that sketch, you will see all the beautiful interpretations of the sketch. It's very Paper Issues-esque, so it's awesome. And I hope you'll join. I hope you'll play along. Please remember, do what works for you. If a sketch isn't calling her name, don't do it. This is all about just inspiration, having fun, and creating. So even if you do 2 layouts, that's 2 more than maybe you would have done. So I hope it inspires you. I hope you have fun watching. The links for everyone playing down below. We're just going to do a master list this round. So it's just to people's YouTube accounts. And then the same thing with Instagram. It'll take you to their Instagram account so you can subscribe if you are not already to them. And then you can see the days that they're playing along because everyone does something so different. I felt like that was going to be an easier option than providing the direct links to every video. That gets a little complicated. So this is just going to be a grand master list that will be available for you on every one of my description boxes throughout the month so you can have a look. Okay, I think we're there. Let's talk about this layout. The first thing is, you can tell it's a super cute photo of my 2 oldest. So this is Jackson and Nora, and they're just in their winter toques and just some really stylish clothes. And I wanted to get it documented. So this Feeling Frosty collection from Simple Stories was calling my name with this photo. You can see I kind of shrunk everything down and I'm adding this fun little bit of mixed media simply with a snowflake stencil. And this is actually just acrylic paint. It's not perfect. It's not a crisp look because it's acrylic paint. It bleeds a little bit, but I love how it looks. And then having those 2 strips of paper that were just scraps gives it that nice hard line so that nothing goes over anywhere where I don't want it to go. I'm really happy with it. And it gives that look that you can see in the sketch of that kind of darker green strip there. It mimics that look, but within my own interpretation because I kind of do make this my own and have it work for me. What really caught my eye when I was starting to create this layout was that there's the back of one of the 12x12s is a 4x6 cut apart, so like for Project Life and stuff. And it had this pink card that said Frosty Friends. And I loved how my photo popped when I placed it off there. And they're brother and sister, but they're also friends. So I just felt like it worked perfectly. Then I layered it. The other side of that was this gorgeous floral paper. And I liked how it was dark. And then the pink popped off of that. And I kept it kind of shrunk down because, of course, I had to cut all of these cards, and the other 3 cards, which was on the other side, so the 6x12 on the other side of it, was cards I want to actually use for Project Life. So this was the size I had to work with, and that meant that everything else kind of got shrunk down and smushed in a little bit too. I'm totally fine with that. I love the end result and how it all kind of comes together. And that's the thing with sketches, is just you have to make sure that you're doing what works for you and makes you happy. Maybe having the length of the sketch does not work for you, so then go ahead and squish it down like me. Or maybe you don't like having the tags off to the side. Well, rotate it. Maybe have the tags hanging down the bottom and turn the tags into banners. There's so many different things you can do with sketches, and that's what I love about them. And that's why I started this series to begin with, because I'm always so inspired by all the different sketches that everyone creates, and it helps me scrapbook because I need a jumping off point. I always need something to inspire me to start creating. Very rarely can I just create something and be like, yep, this is all me. I just sat down and scrapbook today. That never happens for me. I have to see something that someone else has done, or a sketch or something, to help me have a jumping off point. And then I will create and turn it into my own thing. That's what works for me. All right, the basis is done. You can see I struggled a little bit with those tags. But everything's down now, and I'm going to do the fun part, which is the embellishing and the title. I'm going to have this say, Hello Winter. I love the idea and the contrast of having the word hello in this fun puffy kind of foam sticker, and then winter is going to be in the chipboard sticker. I love that little kind of contrast going on with texture almost. So we're going to go ahead with that. I then am also going to go through everything, and you're going to watch me go through everything because I kept everything in this video because I knew I was going to have a lot to say. So I go through everything. I kind of touch everything, figure out where I want things to go. This layout doesn't need a lot because I used all of those different pattern papers to kind of make it a pretty busy layout. And so I'm trying to now find a balancing act to the right hand side so that all that weight that you see on the left hand side isn't getting too much. It's not too crazy. And the way I end up doing that is I add a few florals, and I add a little cluster right kind of above my daughter's head. You'll see that. And it just helps bring a bit of weight there to balance it all off. Very happy with how that turned out, but it was a bit of a process to get there because I think this was the first full layout I had created using this collection. And I don't know about you, but when I'm first starting with a collection, there's too much. And I'm like, you want to use it all. You want to hoard things. I'm trying very hard not to. So I'm trying to, if it works, to use it. I have that tendency to want to save it because it's too pretty and it's not good enough and yada, yada, yada. So I'm trying not to do that. I feel like I did well because I used all the florals, and those are my favorite, and those are the things I normally do hoard. So I used the florals right away. I got a little thing. I think I switched to the purple one. I like the contrast with the purple. I think it says Let It Snow or something, which is fine because they're in their toques and they're fine. They're totally good with having that. It was wintertime. It could snow. But now I need that pop of purple because I have the purple thing. So I add the burr and the snowman and the purple flower, and that I'm good with that. I'm happy with how it looks. I feel like there is a lovely balance. Gonna add a few more of the chipboard snowflakes. And you guys, that is gonna do it for this one. So it was a bit of a process, but I love this layout. It's fun, it's playful, totally fits the photo of them being my stylish little kids. I'm just so excited. I'm excited to get started. I can't wait to see what everyone else creates today. Please make sure you check out all the links. Head on over to the Facebook group and check out Lisa's Facebook group too. Thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.